actually, there's no good way to explain it. Yeah. Fucking,
I think we're ready to go.
All right, so we are live here for the start of St. Anthony's, their 2026 team, going up against the Southside Cyclones. And we are underway. St. Anthony's. This is one of 4 teams from St. Anthony's playing in this league. So these are the super sophomores going up against the Cyclones of Southside, with a mixture of some players from some other programs as well. But first possession here with St. Anthony's. So Anna Kosciuszko, she dishes that one off to Leah Cavordi. This one goes back to Kosciuszko with 15 seconds on the clock. And a late clock here. St. Anthony's may not get a shot on goal here. Not sure that they're aware. Yeah, and that's going to be a violation. So, again, it just adds to the element of this high school winter league. And for those that are tuning in for the first time, which actually should be the families of both of these programs, the format of this league, games are 2 20-minute halves running time with a 60-second shot clock and draws happening after every 4 goals. So possession here for the Cyclones, as they look to be the ones to strike first in this one. But it looks like we're going to get a turnover here, giving this one back to St. Anthony's. So as they look to clear, that ball's down, and the GB is taken by the Cyclones. Cyclones looking for that first goal as that shot off the mark there by Annie Chimenti. As we got the Sharks leaving the building after that 7-7 tie. Looks like we got a save there early on for St. Anthony's.
Yeah, that was definitely a big save there. Sets the tone for the defense and also helps them gain a little bit more momentum going into their offense.
Yeah, and in the net for St. Anthony's, looks like they got Gabrielle Lemieux. So credit her for that save. Doesn't look like the Friars have Sophia Machida today. One of the top goalies in the 26 class. But Lemieux coming up with that save early on here as we are still scoreless. Looking for the highlight finish there was Madison Sussy. But possession going back to Southside. And in the net for the Cyclones, that's Ava Seglia. Seglia, the Syosset Brave, repping the Cyclones, though, here in this Winter League.
She's definitely making a very big appearance today. She seems very athletic and quick moving, which is also helping their defense as well.
And Southside, they strike first on the goal by Avery Testa. So Testa, the William and Mary commit, gets the Cyclones first on the board. Oh, and Seglia.
And there we see that movement that she feels just so comfortable in the net, which is really great to see.
Yeah, great read there on that interception. And this possession goes back to the Cyclones.
She was able to do a little left-handed pass there.
Nicely done as Southside. They look to clear as Rory Meehan, she gets that one up ahead to Reese Haley. And looking for her second is Testa right there. Unable to connect, but Chimenti there with the backup. About 10 seconds to work with for Southside on the shot clock.
And a great defensive slide to take away that angle.
Yeah, nicely done there. That was Blake Pasqualone. And so now this one goes back to the Friars as they look to clear quickly here as Kelsey Gorman gets that one up ahead to Meadow Zillis. Zillis pushing in transition down the chute.
And a great save there, wow.
How about the save there by Seglia on that shot there by Kosciuszko. So a turnover there for Southside. And this possession looks like it's going back to St. Anthony's, but now this ball's on the ground. This one's still up for grabs. And St. Anthony's does come up with that GB there. Casey Torrey. Got 20 seconds to work with on the clock. Do the Friars. Kosciuszko gets inside. Definitely some contact there. No call, though, and possession goes back to the Cyclones. Reese Haley now with possession. Looks to clear as she gets this one up to Rory Meehan. And Charlotte Testerman with the rock. That's now Chimenti, who feeds to Testa. Some contact there by Kelsey Gorman, and this one will stay with Southside. Testa gets inside.
She did a really good job at getting inside on that defender that was trying to cross-check her there.
And Testa able to finish that one there for her second of the game, and that gives Southside the 2-0 lead. And that pass trickles away, but the Friars do maintain possession. Still plenty of time to work with on the shot clock. As Meadow Zillis with the ball. Zillis going to her right. It's a great double by the Cyclones, but just a little too much. But still a late clock now for St. Anthony's. So Zillis gonna have to make something happen quickly here. And so that check will keep it with St. Anthony's again. And Zillis getting another chance here. As you can hear Coach Corey Winkoff saying to run it in.
And a great save. Wow.
Zillis takes, but another save for Seglia. Seglia proving to be a brick wall early on in this game.
And another great interception there. She just lost the ball, but she's been having a great game all around, in the net and outside the net.
And for Southside, it's definitely going to take some strong goaltending to really keep this St. Anthony's offense at bay. And so far, they are getting that from Seglia. Shot clock approaching 10 seconds. Casey Torrey gives to Meadow Zillis, but only 4 seconds now. And that's going to be an illegal pick.
I just can't help to admire the calmness and composure that the Cyclones defense has with Ava in net.
Yeah, for sure. And that defense has led to them getting some opportunities on the offense for Southside. And this is really the type of game that you want to play if you're the Cyclones. Try and keep this game low scoring. Try and limit the number of possessions that St. Anthony's sees. And they're doing a really good job of that and just really being able to force a number of turnovers. And I think really the biggest thing is that so far for Southside, the shot clock hasn't really affected them as they get a goal here. Caitlin Haggerty makes this a 3-0 lead. On what about the defense there again by Southside? Lexi Giannone. Possession though remains with St. Anthony's. And St. Anthony's, they just look a little out of sorts right now. And it looks like that's going to be another illegal pick. There's Meadow Zillis there, trying to make a play on the ball, but that stays with Southside. Avery Testa with possession, already 2 goals in the game for her.
And another great save there.
Yeah, and that's a save there for the Friars. Gabriella Lemieux.
Gabriella's doing a great job at moving side to side in order to make those stops. The Cyclones are definitely baiting her towards the side and making her work for the save she's making.
Yeah, and that's really all you can do if you're an offense. You got to make the goalie earn saves. Of course, you know that firsthand, Francesca, as a goaltender for this SBU women's team. And, I mean, I'm sure you've had your share of easy saves where there's really, like, no deception, no fakes, but also your share of difficult saves that just don't come easy. And I feel like those are the ones that can really galvanize a team, as St. Anthony's coming in with some heat. And that one there by Maddie Sussy. So they do get on the board, and it's now a 3-1 game. So back to the draw circle as we've reached 4 goals in this game. Got 4 minutes remaining here in this first half.
This is definitely a possession the Friars needed.
Yeah, this is one where they could maybe build off of that last goal and gain some momentum with still a good amount of time here before we head into the half. So with possession there, Molly Miglionisico. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But this one somehow makes its way back to Seglia. Oh, but a turnover.
Oh, and a great interception there.
Yeah, Southside's defense coming through once again. Morgan Harloff.
The defense is very aware of when Ava steps out to make an interception or something like that, and they're able to cover that until she gets back into position, which is awesome by the defense.
Should mention, too, that Morgan Harloff, she'll be wearing that SBU uniform next year.
Oh, yeah, soon enough she will.
So this is a good defensive stance by St. Anthony's with a late clock now for Southside as they have 10 seconds to work with. Let's see if they are aware as Chimenti dishes to Testa. Shot clock down to 2. And they do get the goal. Just in a nick of time. Looked like Chimenti with that goal there. Right as the shot clock expired. And that's a great job by Southside, able to connect there right before the expiration of the clock. But that's just a tough break for St. Anthony's because defensively you pretty much did everything you could, and sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense. And on the turnover, Testa now looking for more. Testa down the chute. That's a first half hat trick for the William and Mary commit. And that's now a 4-goal lead for Southside.
Seems as though the St. Anthony's defense is a little bit disoriented when the Cyclones are coming in for all these shots they're capitalizing on.
Wow. Chimenti. And this is, I mean, you said it, Francesca, like just kind of a little bit of chaos and not fully organized are this Saints team right now. But you definitely have to credit Southside for kind of bringing the heat on the ride as well.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Some unforced turnovers by St. Anthony's, but also got to credit Southside. I mean, this is probably about as good of a ride as we've seen all day, consistently in a game. St. Anthony's looking for something before the half. Meadow Zillis with 6 seconds. But the defense of Southside again, Morgan Harloff in the mix, and that's about as well as a first half as you could have for the Cyclones. So we'll take a quick break and come back shortly with the start of the second half.
Is that better? She took me. Is he here? No. Coach was like, Phil told me to tell you to bring him. Is he here? Yeah. But I'm sure he was listening.
How's it going?
You gotta hurry up before I take over.
Do that.
Yeah, y'all are both good.
Corey just has a conversation. Yeah. He didn't talk about the game. He just has a conversation. You're not even talking about it.
He said I did great.
What do you say about me?
He said, and tell her color in all caps.
I don't know what that means.
Like, you should when he says, he's
Okay, back here for the second half of Southside and St. Anthony's. And this one, all Southside in that first half. And that's about as well of a first half as you could play. And St. Anthony's just kind of searching for answers right now. And there's that ride again. And another turnover. Testa creates it. Trementi going in with heat, but that's a save, and that's a much-needed save.
That's a momentum changer for sure. That save was huge.
Yeah, that was big time because it looked like that had a goal written all over it. But that's a nice job by Gabriella Lemieux, just getting a body out in front of that one and keeping Southside from adding another goal. But they were able to keep possession, so the ball is still with the Cyclones. And with possession is Angela Tadeo, the lefty, with the snipe there. So now it is 7-1 Cyclones. And just kind of looking ahead to the spring season as it pertains to Southside, they are certainly going to be in the mix to represent Nassau County potentially in a Long Island championship. I mean, some of the teams that they'll be competing with, you have Wantagh Warriors. They're a team they've been a force to be reckoned with the last couple of years. I believe we still have to get confirmation, but if there is no Class D, then Cold Spring Harbor could be in the mix as well. But that's something I've kind of heard mixed reports, so I'll have to get confirmation. But either way, Southside is surely going to be in that mix looking ahead to the spring season. So St. Anthony is looking to settle here and just kind of get any type of momentum. And another save there for the Cyclones. Again, Seglia didn't even have to move much on that one.
She's just very confident in the way she moves, and it definitely shows, and I think it radiates to her teammates as well. And there we go.
Avery Testa, have a day.
I definitely think that started with the save from Ava.
Yeah, that really kind of just ignited that scoring opportunity for the Cyclones. Make the easy save and really just able to clear quickly and get it to the hot hand here. As Testa, she's got 4 goals on the day. So that shot there That shot there by Sussy. No good, and they got now about 10 seconds to work with on the shot clock.
The Cyclones defense is doing a really good job at protecting the inside, which is a big piece of their defense right now.
Yeah, this defense has been great all afternoon. Turnover there, though, gives it back to St. Anthony's. But it's like, you got to feel like if you're Southside, I mean, with this lead, like, the way the defense is playing, like, you don't even mind playing defense because they've just played so well.
The protection of the inside as a goalie, that's the one thing you want from your defenders, and Ava's getting that from her defenders, so.
Now a free position here for Kosciuszko. But it looked like they got a piece of that one. And this one goes back to Southside here. Lexi Giannone. Gonna work that one back to Morgan Harloff. And that's a Cyclones goal there, scored by Ava Curtis. The sophomore getting in on the scoring here.
We can hear the Cyclones coaches talking to work hard on the ride, and I think they're just doing that. And there we go again. Ava's making a huge presence.
Yeah, Seglia just there to intercept. Seglia looking to get back quickly, but the defense there able to help her out. So a free position for St. Anthony's, but what else is new? Ava Seglia comes up with the save. Oh, that one off the pipe for Testa, as she was looking for goal number 5. But instead, St. Anthony's takes the other way. Casey Torrey.
Oh, and a great save.
Ava Seglia, have a day.
Her calmness with her play is making every save she makes easy.
Yeah, she really is making it look easy, and I mean, it's just one of those things where if you're St. Anthony's, you're just looking to kind of crack the code, but they've been unable to do so. And now Southside takes the other way, as that was Lexi Giannone with the clear.
And we see a great save by St. Anthony's too, which was much needed.
Yeah, how about the save there from Gabrielle Lemieux? And so now Kosciuszko with the ball. Going to settle things down as we have about 10.5 minutes remaining in this game. Kosciuszko with the ball, sideline saying they got to go. Late shot clock, ball down, and another turnover. Southside with possession. Caitlin Haggerty.
As much as everyone likes to credit the offense, I do believe that the defense for the Cyclones here is definitely making the game.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, the 9 goals is great, and of course that's huge because you have a comfortable lead to work with as Testa brings the pressure on the ride. But when you allow 1 goal, I mean, there's really nothing more to say. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game where you allow 1 goal and don't win.
Exactly.
And another late clock situation for St. Anthony's. Doesn't look like they're aware. And yeah, that's going to be another violation. As Haley Calusa legs this one up the field. So inside of 8 minutes now, in a game that's been very much controlled by the Cyclones. Now a late clock here for Southside. But that is a goal, and it's been that type of day for the girls from RVC. Now leading this one 10-1 on the goal by Charlotte Testerman.
I think the last goal was definitely one of those self-inflicted wound moments with the offsides call that they had to give the possession back over to the Cyclones.
Yeah, and like, I mean, of course this is just Winter League play here, and ultimately it's all about just getting better and developing and really just trying to utilize this to prepare for the spring season. But I mean, these games everyone's been on the wrong end of games at one point or another. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things where sometimes, as we have another turnover here, the takeaway there by Morgan Harloff, but sometimes it's just one of those things, like when it rains, it pours. And that's kind of been the case for St. Anthony's here. But again, gotta give credit to Southside as they find the back of the net once again on the finish there by Haley Calusa. And that one was fed by Avery Testa. So Southside leading 11-1. This draw goes to St. Anthony's and Casey Torrey. Morgan Harloff. Thought she might have had that one clean, but this one will stay with St. Anthony's.
And great defense there, protecting the inside.
Yeah, really, really good defense there by Lexi Giannone. Sussy trying to find an opening. The defense there by Sienna Fox. Sienna Fox, the Binghamton commit. Sienna Fox actually of Port Washington, but repping the Cyclones here in the Winter League.
And another great save.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job of getting her body behind the ball, which is
so inside of 3.5 remaining. Southside with the 10-goal lead. And so possession here for Avery Testa. Oh, off the crossbar, but the rebound and the goal. So that is Kayla Van Cott. Van Cott getting in the scoring column. Van Cott going to UChicago. Also, Van Cott, a North Shore Viking, but another one repping the Cyclones here in the Winter League. And that GB goes to the Cyclones and Lizzie Livingston. And some contact there. Looks like Ava Curtis draws that whistle. Curtis with a chance to possibly score her second on the day. Nice save there, though, by Lemieux.
that was a big time save for her for sure.
So under a minute remaining here. Southside with the big lead. Gonna get that first win in week 1 of the Winter League and move to 1-0 in pool play. The look for Testa, and that is goal number 6 or 5? 5. Don't want to get ahead of myself there. Goal number 5. But she's had a day. This Cyclones team has had a day. And so it looks like time will run out here. Big win for the Cyclones. They take this one 13-1. Thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for the start of the next game.